Welcome back to round 3 of In League with Morgan. We are on the draw, it looks like. With pretty reasonable hand. We'll keep it. I like playing Bloodstained Mire first. Yes. Because we want a Cinder Glade. Playing Sylvan Advocate on 2 is pretty important. Yes. Still playing Bloodstained Mire. Sylvan Advocate plus all these man lands, or creature lands, is pretty sweet. Alright, Sunken Hollow. They played Jace. I think we... Zilport Cutthroat. Rally. Okay, cool. We can beat Rally. Deck's pretty good against Rally, actually. Now, since I drew an untapped land, I'm playing Sylvan Advocate. That's the eventuality that we were playing towards. Crackling Doom, not great, but I mean, having the option is pretty nice. I think I play Needle Spires here. And pass. Abzan Charm, another card that isn't fantastic, but you know, it does its job well. Catacomb Sifter. Alright, well, in response, I'll Fiery Impulse your guy. We have Kalitas and Anafenza in the sideboard for this matchup. We've got Hallowed Moonlight. Alright, well, I will attack. My opponent double blocking is very dangerous for them, but might be the right line for them. Yeah. So Crackling Doom is good. Yep. Having as much removal as we do in our hand is also pretty reassuring. Opponent just spending their Scion to scry before the Catacomb Sifter dies, which is reasonable. And 2 Go Husk. Alright, well, get a red source? I think I actually want a green source so I can cast multiple green spells in a turn. I've already got 2 red sources. I should be fine there. Casting Crackling Doom because it deals damage. There's a good chance I fire off an Abzan Charm next turn. To draw cards. Considering my opponent has 2 cards in hand, and making my Sylvan Advocate big is a very good thing to do. I could also play another Goblin Dark-Dwellers. I think I want to draw off cards first. My life total's high enough where that's certainly something that I'm okay doing. I think I just roast. Roast is a little bit less flexible than Murderous Cut. My opponent still has not cast a Collected Company, which is probably good news for me. If my opponent plays a creature here... They did not. Alright, cool. Canopy Vista. Rally. Sure. I want to kill this before they do anything. The best way of going about that is probably just Murderous Cut. Black, white, red, yep. Check. I could have had my opponent discard. So doing this in response to the Murderous Cut keeps my opponent from or in response to the Catacomb Sifter keeps my opponent from making a Scion and getting an extra drain out of it. Alright, we'll see how greedy my opponent gets. I think this is fine. So yeah, during my draw step, I want to get back Goblin Dark-Dwellers. That ability resolves. I can also Abzan Charm the Nantuko Husk, which leaves me with a Dark-Dwellers on board, but I don't think that's what we want. I think we're fine with this. So draw step. Not during your upkeep, during your draw step. Give a Goblin Dark-Dwellers. You discovered. At this point, it doesn't do a whole lot other than keep my opponent from casting Rally the Ancestors or Collected Company on my turn. Another one? Jeez. Oh, okay. Nope, it appears to be a rally. My opponent's top decks are just too real. All of this except for the Eldrazi Scions are going to be gone. My opponent's next upkeep. So what do I want to do? Allow them to do it? That's 2, 3. That's not too bad. I think I just ding my opponent and get back to my guys. Sylvan Advocate. Get that. Delete 2. Like I said, though, I think we're pretty well set up against the rally decks. My opponent wanted to scry more than they wanted the life, which is understandable. Alright, so if it's another rally, we're just kind of wrecked. Alright, cool. Not another rally. Just a Catacomb Sifter. Now I can play Goblin Dark-Dwellers. And Sylvan Advocate, which is pretty great. When did my opponent last scry? Before their last draw step, so got there. Alright. Hate against rally. This guy, these guys, not that guy. Not Rakshasa Secret. Anafenzas. Radiant Flames, not so much. I guess, like, it's actually pretty good. So, Kalitas goes here. Murderous Cut is probably pretty bad. Roast is pretty bad. Cake Command is not great. Like, all of my general removal seems pretty bad. Like, Radiant Flame seems a lot better. Seems like it's a lot better than most of my targeted removal, other than Fiery Impulse. So I guess we take these out. Chrandra is really good against Rally, but only in the late game, so I don't want to have too many in my hand. And I think I cut a Dark-Dwellers to lower my curve. Abzan Charm is not good. Abzan Charm is, in fact, definitely worse than, like, roasts. Crackling Doom's fine. Abzan Charm just has such a hard time finding targets. The old Crackling Doom Anafenza hand. We're gonna keep it, but it's a little awkward. Shambling Vent. Well, now we play the Shambling Vent first. We can't roast ever. I think we're okay with that. Ooh, opponent did not have a second land. So now we play the Wooded Foothills for sure. I want the Cinder Glade because I don't need the white source anymore. Transgress. I think at this point I just want to play an Anafenza. Maybe Transgress next turn. How do you deal? My opponent can play Sidici's Faithful, but like, I have Roast and Transgress next turn. And then I can Dark-Dwellers back something. I guess my opponent can't really play as if I don't have it. I do want to transgress. See what you're working with. I think I just take the Reflector Mage. If my opponent draws any land, they can cast it. It's really annoying. And I want to be able to keep putting on pressure with Anafenza. They might as well just never be able to play Catacomb Sifter. Really glad I took the Reflector Mage. Here, I just play Sylvan Advocate. Or I could transgress again. But we know what my opponent drew. That has to get another Cinder Glade if I do that. This can get a Smoldering Marsh then. Yeah, that's fine. We're on the Burn 'em Out plan, and the Burn 'em Out plan involves Crackling Dooming, casting Crackling Doom regardless of whether my opponent plays a creature or not. And then flashing it back with Dark-Dwellers. Or playing Chrandra. Or just attacking for damage. Alright, so we kind of, sort of showed off our board plan of attacking with creatures and putting in just disruption. Won that match. Not super satisfying, but certainly what sometimes happens in the rally matchup. I'll see you guys for round 4.